Welcome everybody to CSW. We're not in Kansas anymore. I'm Ben Miller and I'll be your commentator here tonight. And what a way to start off the show as we have the Hatekeepers taking on Grindhouse in a rematch from last month. And if last month was any indication, this match is going to be a barn burner. There you see Shane Boucher and Jay Marston, the Huntsman, getting rave reviews for their match last time out against Grindhouse. And Grindhouse were so impressed that they actually wanted this rematch. They demanded this rematch, although we are in the midst of crowning our first ever Tag Team Champions. There you see Grindhouse, Davey Vega, and Matt Fitchett making their second appearance here in CSW, although Davey Vega has been very successful on the independent scene all across the nation, and especially here in CSW. Matt Fitchett hasn't had much experience since returning to the hallowed halls of professional wrestling after taking some time off, but he has been spending his time off in pursuit of jiu-jitsu. That's why you see him wearing a rash guard and some Muay Thai shorts, and he's really upped his game a lot in both ground and pound and the fine art of grappling. So we've seen that reflected in his wrestling last time out. We'll see how he fares this time against Shane Boucher and the Huntsman, Jade Marston. Referee Nick Chin will be a referee for this contest. We are not in Kansas anymore. We are now on the Missouri side here in the Kansas City Metro, making our debut at the Missouri National Guard Armory, right near the stadiums of the world champion Kansas City Chiefs. Crowd is really hyped up for this match, our opening contest. Shane Boucher is going to start it off with Davey Vega. Good sign of sportsmanship. Collar and elbow tie up, and we are underway. Nice go behind by Davey Vega. Shane Boucher finding the back door. Vega trying to break the grip of Shane Boucher. Switches it into a top wrist lock. Boucher using that great agility to get out and apply a wrist lock of his own. The Hatekeepers known for their high-paced, high-impact offense. Backs him into the corner. Unlike the last match, it seems like the Hatekeepers are in firm control in the opening moments of this contest. Quick tag in and out. Shane Boucher comes back in. Oh, hard knife edge chop right across the chest. Again, another tag into Jay Marston. It looks like they have a new game plan that they're trying to employ against Grindhouse here. Nice double team offense. Going lateral press, hooks the leg, only gets a 1 count. A lot of people don't understand that when wrestlers go for a cover early on in the matchup, it's usually because they are trying to just get the opponent to expel as much energy as possible, just kicking out from the pinfall attempt. Snapmare rolls Davey Vega over, kicks him right in between the shoulder blades. That was a receipt from last show where Vega laid in some hard and heavy kicks to the spine of Shane Boucher. Whipping uppercut by Boucher, tags into Jay Marston. I'm loving the quick tags in and out by the Hatekeepers. That could provide a much-needed uplift to their offense that'll get them to the pay window here tonight. Knife edge chop again. Vega's a hard hitter. A lot of gusto behind those shots, that forearm and chop. Jay Marston chopping Vega across the chest, going back and forth here. Referee Nick Chin looks on. Tag in to Matt Fitchett. Not to be outdone with chops of his own. Matt Fitchett, lateral press, only gets a 1.5. Fitchett complaining that maybe Nick Chin was a tad too slow on that pinfall attempt. Fitchett working over the arm and drags him down to the canvas. Applies the hammerlock, putting all the pressure on the shoulder. Fitchett now applies a rear chin lock. It's all about zapping the energy of Marston. Controlling the tempo, controlling the pace. Grindhouse is used to that. Back elbow, misses the roundhouse kick. Marston gets rolled up, rolls through. Basement drop kick connects with the chest of Matt Fitchett. Hooking the legs again only gets a 1 count. Tag into Shane Boucher, again keeping the fresh man in the ring. Smart tag team wrestling, nice mule kick by Shane Boucher after missing 2 kicks. Misses the splash into the corner if nobody's home. Fitchett, hard left hand through all of his weight behind that. And a beautiful Muay Thai knee strike.
Yo, get your breath, get your breath.
Fitchett staying on the offensive. Nice backbreaker, picks him up and applies a body scissors, lacing those legs around the midsection. Now using his hand to get more leverage and more torque on the midsection, really zapping the oxygen out of Shane Boucher. Now applies a chin lock along with the body scissors, looking for a submission, but Boucher makes the ropes. Grindhouse definitely have the experience as a tag team over the Hatekeepers. At one time, Grindhouse, formerly known as the Besties or the Best Friends in the World or whatever you wanted to call them, were one of the most sought-after tag teams in the entire world. Been over to England and been all across the United States, back and forth and winning tag team gold wherever they went. And then Vega struck out his own as a singles wrestler and has had great success. While Fitchett was taking some time off, and there's a strong finger gesture for one of his opponents. Boucher fighting off, hit, and just falls victim to a knee to the midsection by Davey Vega. Little show off there by Davey Vega, gets a 2 count with a lateral press. Our tag team tournament keeps rolling on here. And we're not in Kansas anymore, and that's for sure. Boots him to the side of the head. Tags in Fitchett. Fitchett coming in. What is Fitchett doing here? He's laying on his back. He's asking Vega to body slam him on his knees, which he obliges. Now hooks the leg again. It's a 2 count. Really wearing down Boucher. Once again, look at this. Fitchett really wrenching in the body scissors neck crank combo. I don't even know what to call that. I'm sure it's some jiu-jitsu move that I'm unaware of. Boucher rolls over into a cover. Fitchett has employed a different variety of tactics now that he's been studying mixed martial arts. Seems to have almost an enhanced vicious streak in him. Now it seems like Vega was asking referee Nick Chin to check him, make sure he can continue this match, and Nick Chin assures them that he can. It's a 2 count. Vega really talking some smack to a prone Boucher right now. I don't even know if Boucher knows where he is. It looked like he was reaching out a tag to Matt Fitchett, but Fitchett kicks his hand away. Boucher once again showing some good fighting spirit, fighting his way out of the the corner of Grindhouse with some hard forearm strikes. You see the sweat flying off of Vega, but Vega stops him from making the tag to Marston. He kicks him off, and now there's the tag to Marston. Here comes Marston, well rested, taking on both members of Grindhouse right now. Beautiful clothesline. Marston's all on fire right now. Marston stomps down Vega out of the corner. Fidget misses. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Marston. Keep your eyes on Marston. What he's got planned here, running Yakuza kick to the side of the head. Picks up Vega. Nice move. Drops him off the after it's almost like a slingshot suplex. He gets a 2 1/4. Huntsman looking to maybe add the trophy of Grindhouse to his wall. Tags in Shane Boucher. Kick to the side of the head to Vega. Back elbow to the side of the head. Super kick combo. Neck breaker. Nice tag team wrestling. Keep your eyes on Boucher. Beautiful lion salt. 1, 2. No! Vega kicks out. And if you notice, Marston was keeping Matt Fitchett at bay so he couldn't make the save for his tag team partner. Good heads-up wrestling by Jay Marston. Fitchett making his way back in the ring, kicks Boucher, then fires away on Marston. Marston firing back. Now both of the Hatekeepers are putting the beating on Fitchett. Fitchett ducks a double clothesline. Oh man, a double Pele kick finds its mark on the Hatekeepers. Usually we used to see Fitchett do the Pele kick on the outside just to one person. He lands a double just then. Kicks out the legs. Oh, double kicks to the side of the head. Crushes Jay Marston. 1, 2, no! Marston kicks out. What a way to start. We're not in Kansas anymore. As the Hatekeepers almost tasted defeat. And people have been speculating that Grindhouse may be the favorites to win the entire tag team tournament, but the Hatekeepers are determined to do something about that, and Boucher wants to fight both of the Grindhouse. He's daring them on. Now he's throwing hard overhand chops. Look at Marston, or excuse me, Boucher is fired up and then gets a kick. Almost kicked his jaw into the second row. Does Fitchett. Dumps Boucher to the outside. It was a valiant effort by Boucher. Trying to rally here. Stop some of the momentum of Grindhouse. Now Marston firing away on both members of Grindhouse. Hooks him up for a suplex, and Vega floats out of it, pushes him into the corner. Keep your eyes on Grindhouse, and they just squash Marston in the corner. 1, 2, no! Boucher breaks it up. That was definitely going to be a 3, but Boucher fought through, jumped over Fitchett, and broke up that pinfall. Now tags in Fitchett. Fitchett now the legal man in the ring. Marston laying prone still after being sandwiched in the corner. It's so hard for me not to call them the besties. The Grindhouse have reformed and rebranded themselves. Oh, they were going for the Brain Eater. Marston finds his way out of that. Hard right hand floors Vega. Now makes the tag into Boucher. Boucher and Marston are both extremely exhausted. Walks the kick, boot to the midsection by Marston. Marston picks him up, drops him into a suplex cutter combo. Boucher known for his top rope flying ability. Keep your eyes on Shane Boucher. If he connects with this, it might put Grindhouse away, and no. Fitchett got both knees up to the midsection. That's the experience of Matt Fitchett. Now Fitchett calling him to his feet. Spear right to the midsection. 1, 2. No! Boucher kicks out. And Fitchett is frustrated. Kicks Boucher in the midsection, spills him to the outside. Now Fitchett's on the top rope. What is he going for here? Cross body block. Hooks the leg. 2, 3. He got him. Grindhouse picks up the victory. Great rematch, great tag team wrestling featured here on CSW.
Our next contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is match 1 in a best-of-3 series.
And there he is, Black Diamond Luke Langley making his way to the ring. This match 1 of the best-of-3 series. Ever since joining the ranks of CSW, Luke Langley has been on an absolute warpath, trying to prove his name everywhere CSW goes. Whether it's on the Kansas side, Missouri side, it does not matter. Luke Langley is a killing machine, and he is trying to collect win after win after win to get to the top of the mountain here in CSW. And looking to make a name for himself as well. And if he hasn't endeared himself with the fans enough already, this may put him over the top, winning this best-of-3 series. Match number 1, Kenny Alfonso. Just a blue-chip athlete and an overall good human being. Kenny Alfonso exemplifies the pro in professional wrestling. He truly is second to none. As you can tell, the fans love him here in Missouri. Thinking the world of Kenny Alfonso. A lot of fans have dubbed him the uncrowned heavyweight champion here in CSW just because they love him so much and they really want this guy to climb to the top of the CSW mountain. And you got a big boulder in your way, Kenny, of one Luke Langley. And this should be a great first match in this best-of-3 series. Some say this could be the next #1 contender, the winner of this best-of-3 series. Bell sounded. We are underway here in our second contest here, and we're not in Kansas anymore. CSW, don't forget to subscribe to us right here on YouTube so that way you know whenever CSW comes out with a new video. The best professional wrestling in the entire Midwest and in the entire United States is happening right here in Central States Wrestling, right here on YouTube. Now Luke showing his strength advantage here, and that's one thing I was about to talk about, the tail of the tape, if you will. Luke Langley definitely has the experience advantage over Kenny Alfonso, also has the strength advantage. Luke in phenomenal shape, not taking anything away from Kenny Alfonso. Kenny Alfonso has the quickness, as was on display there. Kenny Alfonso also has the never say die attitude that will eventually take him to the top of the mountain in CSW. And despite Kenny being maybe more of a high flyer, he is not a huge risk taker. Kenny Alfonso really calculates all the high flying maneuvers he does. Langley's going to look to soften up the neck for the brain buster that he loves to put people away with. Kenny Alfonso, a variety of different moves, loves using the frog splash and the backpack stunner. Nice athletic display here by both of these guys. Leapfrog over by Luke Langley. Oh, drops down, puts all the weight on his shoulders. He gets a 2 count. Kenny trying to pick up a quick victory. Go behind waist lock. Langley holds on. Well, I thought he was going to hold on the rope. Schoolboy roll up. Pushes Alfonso out, and Alfonso rolls back into the ring into a cover. Beautiful athleticism. These guys going Mach 1 in the opening portions of this contest. How athletic Kenny Alfonso is, just smooth as silk. Is second to none. 1. Oh, just gets a 1 count. Kenny Alfonso exhibiting great body control in that last sequence. Double throat thruster by Luke Langley, putting an end to the shimmer and shine of when Kenny Alfonso picks him up in a fireman's carry, lifts him up, drops him neck first over that top rope. Going for a clothesline. Alfonso ducks, crucifix pin. 1, 2. And Langley kicks out. Nice misdirection kick. Finds its mark on the side of the head of Luke Langley. Langley gets met with a forearm in the corner. Alfonso trying to whip him into the corner. Langley reverses. Alfonso gets up and over, rolls through, showing again that great athleticism. Langley gets a back elbow for his troubles, tries to pull Alfonso off the top rope. Alfonso jumps up, beautiful drop kick from the second rope. Pinpoint accuracy, 1, 2. And another X factor in this match could be the crowd support for Kenny Alfonso. You'd be surprised what energy the crowd can give you when you feel like you're running on empty and the crowd starts cheering for you and you feel that extra burst of adrenaline. That can definitely pay dividends in a match like this. This is the elbow drop. Langley trying to outsmart Alfonso. Alfonso with just 1 step ahead. Blocks the overhand right forearm strike to the jaw. Alfonso, well, looked like he was going to do his scorpion knee catch. Instead gets a dragon screw leg whip over that second rope. Langley basement drop kick kicks Alfonso to the floor. Langley follows Alfonso out, picks him up. What is he doing here? Oh, drives that knee that he just whipped over the second rope into the steel post on the outside. Langley definitely has a vicious streak, and he's showing it here against Alfonso. He doesn't want Alfonso to make it to match number 2. He wants to put him away and keep moving on. Langley, like a shark that smells blood, knows that Alfonso's knee is compromised, has taken away perhaps one of Alfonso's biggest weapons in his aerial offense and his quickness. And now he's going to make sure that he capitalizes. Oh, man, spinning toe, drives the knee down into the patella. One Kenny Alfonso. Stomps on that knee again. See, Alfonso is hobbled right now. He's gonna try to shake some feeling back into that leg. Especially sometimes you can get a big, nasty Charlie horse or cramp in that leg after having it worked on for so long. Reverse elbow to the side of the head by Alfonso. Alfonso trying to get something behind him. Oh, and he gets his leg kicked out from underneath him. Smart wrestling by Langley. As Langley drags Alfonso into the middle of the ring. Langley continues the assault on Kenny Alfonso's lower extremities. Referee Adam Kennedy asking Kenny Alfonso if he gives it up, and Alfonso is hanging in there so far. How much more punishment can Alfonso take on that knee? Now Langley putting the bad mouth on him. That might not do him any favors, as Alfonso seems more fired up after the bad mouth. Hard forearm strike by Alfonso. Oh, another hard forearm strike by Alfonso. Langley just drives his weight back and tries to dislocate that knee of Kenny Alfonso.
Check out this move I invented.
Langley says, check out this move I invented. It looks like he was going for a figure four inside cradle. 1-2. Well, obviously, he didn't perfect the move he invented because he didn't get it off. Oh, look at Alfonso. Shakes it off. Hooks the arms. Almost gets a 3 count. 2.5. That sunset flip almost got Alfonso the victory. And Langley recovers and stomps his knee into the canvas once again. Oh, driving the knee. Referee Adam Kennedy has got to be vigilant on this. If we want to protect our athletes as much as possible. If Alfonso can't continue, Adam Kennedy is going to have to stop this match. Look at Alfonso. Still got some fight left in him. Oh, jumping knee strike with the other knee. Very impressive by Kenny Alfonso. Langley once again reverses the Irish whip into the corner and drives him down with a knee breaker, then a Saedo. 1, 2, no! Beautiful combination by Langley.
That's it, Kenny. That's all you have.
Now Langley just almost face washing him with the sole of his boot across the face. And I know Alfonso's not going to take lightly to that. Drop toe hold again, working on that leg. Oh! Stomp right to the quad and the back of the knee of Alfonso. The game plan for Langley is very clear now. It's not just the brain buster, it's taking out the legs of Kenny Alfonso. Alfonso blocking 2 rights and has 2 forearms to answer for him. Make that a 3rd. Oh, and once again, Langley, using that leg strength, kicks the leg out from Kenny Alfonso. Misses the clothesline. Alfonso misses a kick, misses 2 of them, does not miss the 3rd one, connects with an enziguri right to the back of the head of Langley. Crowd's starting to get behind Kenny Alfonso, as they always do. Oh no, keep your eyes on Langley. This is that big drop kick into the corner. Great camera work by our camera crew, catching that right into your living room. 2 feet right across the face. Stomping on that foot. Now he's going to go for another side heel, and he gets reversed and spiked on his head by Kenny Alfonso Tornado DDT. But Langley still has a lot of fight left in him. Look at how, I don't even know what to say about this. Alfonso gets him in a crossface after a beautiful misdirection, throwing Langley off his game. Could Langley tap to this? That crossface is in deep. Look at Langley's face turning bright red. The oxygen slowly being cut off. And Langley finds the momentum to flip over onto Alfonso. It's a kick for his troubles right in the bridge of the nose. Alfonso going for that handspring stunner, and he does. Could this be it too? No, Langley kicks out. Tilt-a-whirl. Alfonso, looks for the brainbuster. Nope. Langley fights his way out of it. He's so much back and forth action, can barely keep up. Picks him up, reverse suplex possibly coming up, and drives him down in a Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, no! Alfonso kicks out, but he's got the legs laced. Oh, there's the reverse Scorpion Deathlock pretty much. Using that upper body strength to crimp down on the back of Kenny Alfonso. Alfonso is in the center of the ring. Could this be a tap-out victory in this best-of-3 series? Drags him towards the center again. Look at the torque on the back. Alfonso is a flexible guy, but this could be all she wrote. Oh, look at this. Alfonso reverses. Langley kicks him off. Rolls through, and Langley picks him up. Power bomb with authority and stuffed him. Picks him up. Looked like he was going to drive him through for a brainbuster backslide. 1, 2, 3. He got him. He got him. I don't even know if Alfonso knows he got him, but he got him. Kenny Alfonso picks up match number 1 in this best-of-3 series against Luke Langley. What a match and what a victory by second-to-none Kenny Alfonso.
Is set for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Referee Nick Chin out for this next contest. And we're not in Kansas anymore, here on CSW YouTube. Well, look who it is. We haven't seen this guy in Kansas City for quite a long time. You know, for some strange reason, I almost kind of missed the guy.
From Napa Valley, California, weighing 225 pounds,
Talking to him backstage, Niles Plonk says that he has actually opened up 3 more wineries in Napa Valley, and that's what's been taking him away from Kansas City wrestling. Looks like he picked himself up a new robe, and the wine business is a lucrative business apparently. Niles actually mildly if I didn't know any better, it looks like he's actually kind of happy to be back here in Kansas City. And it's most likely because he wants to teach us some class and sophistication, of course. And don't forget, tonight's main event is a three-way match for the CSW Championship as Dak Draper takes on Gil Rogers and Jeremy Wyatt. I think this might be a first-time matchup that we're experiencing here. And I've said it time and time again, this is probably one of my favorite ring introductions in all of professional wrestling as we are ready to see the stiff Robo Ginger, Gary J, make his way to the ring. Look at Niles, he's not happy about this. Gary J has been making more frequent appearances here in CSW. The fans have really started to take to the stiff Robo Ginger. Both him and Niles Plonk have definitely been in the same wrestling rings before, but this might be the first time that this is a one-on-one matchup for them. Both veterans of the Kansas City, Midwest, Kansas, United States wrestling scene, for God's sakes. Gary J known for is known for his hard-hitting style and maybe sometimes a little bit of disregard for his own well-being. But Gary J, again, a secret nobody knows about him is Gary J can actually wrestle. And that's going to be put to the test here with Niles Plonk. Niles Plonk is, for all of his faults and personality, is a fantastic professional wrestler. The bell is sounded. We are underway here. And we are not in Kansas anymore as Gary J takes on Niles Plonk. Definitely a clash of styles here as well.
I'm not just the wine guy. I'm Niles Plonk, the connoisseur.
Said he's not just a wine guy, he's Niles Plonk, the connoisseur.
You suck! You!
Letting the fans here in Kansas City really get under the skin of Niles Plonk. I've seen Niles almost basically walk out on matches when the fans get under his skin too much. I wonder if the referee's putting the 10 count on Niles, him taking so much time on the outside the ring, jaw-jacking with the faithful here of CSW. Gary J calling Niles Plonk a chicken, maybe Niles Plonk is playing mind games with the stiff Robo Ginger here. He definitely doesn't want to wrestle the match that Gary J wants to wrestle. He wants to wrestle the match that the connoisseur wants to wrestle. Slow, methodical, and a bunch of mind games thrown in there.
Chicken! You see that guy's legs? That's a chicken!
Gary and Niles still have yet to touch in this match, and Niles Plonk, like I said, he's going to take his sweet time getting in the ring. He wants no part of the striking ability of Gary J. He wants to take this match to the mat and quickly. Now he wants to, Niles Plonk is calling for the microphone.
shows the class and sophistication that Kansas City has always had. You cheer for this two-buck chuck in this corner.
Oh, come on.
But you have the epitome of class and sophistication before you. Trash.
Oh, come on, Niles. You're going to have to do better than that to get into the head of Gary J.
Pay attention, Kansas City, because once again, the connoisseur Niles Plonk is going to have to teach you a lesson in class and sophistication by beating the step robot Gary J. Cheers, Gary J.
I don't know what impression that was. It almost sounded like a Tony Clifton. It was pretty good. Now Gary says, are you ready to get your butt whipped? Again, Niles bails out to the ring. I mean, come on. Enough is enough. Get in the ring and fight, for God's sakes. CSW is about nonstop action. And instead, Niles has slowed this down to a snail's pace. Now he's taking a sip of wine, of course. Maybe lay off the vino and get back in the ring. I wonder where Belvedere is. Whatever happened to that guy? Are we going to actually see a lockup? And we didn't. Knee to the midsection by Niles. Niles, hard elbow to the top of the head of Gary J. This is the type of match that Niles wants. Playing some mind games, and now they're going to get to it. Slow, methodical, hard knife edge chop. Niles Plonk is what some wrestlers would call a grinder. He just grinds you into the mat. Everything is slow, painful. Just the chops, the strikes, the wrestling, there's elbows and forearms grinding in every part of your face. He just wears you down and then tries to get that uncorker on you. And if he lands that, it's over. Now he's choking Gary J over the top rope. Employing some less than classy tactics here in the opening moments of this contest. Keep your eyes on Gary J, maybe going for that suicide dive. Connects. Now we've seen Gary J put together 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, but he only chose to do one that time. Hard chop across the chest of Niles Plonk. Another chop. Clothesline, hard clothesline by Gary J. Once he gets back into the ring, hooks the leg, gets a 2 count. Another chop. I saw some of the chest hair of Niles Plonk land in the first row. That'll make Harlan happy. Hard forearm strike to the face. Splash into the corner. Niles Plonk now turning on the gas here. Belly to belly suplex. Oh, a Magnum TA. Maybe something in that last chop woke Niles Plonk up, because he showed an unusual vicious streak there. Oh, stomp to the back of the head. Looks like he's about getting ready to stomp some Napa grapes on the back of Gary J. Niles really seems happy with himself of his handiwork here in this match so far. Hard body slam to the center of the ring. Gonna look for that corkscrew elbow drop. Drives it down. Lateral press, only gets a 1. I've seen Gary get spiked head first on a concrete floor. It's gonna take more than a corkscrew elbow drop to put away Gary J. And Niles knows that. Scoop again, looking for a slam in the middle of the ring once again. Stomp to the face by Niles. Well, Niles, I don't know if you should necessarily go to the top rope. That means you might have had too much vino tonight. Police might get you for trying to drive under the influence off the top rope. Man, he was looking for an elbow. Nobody home. Who am I kidding? Niles doesn't drive himself anywhere. He's probably got a chauffeur or a butler of some sort. A sommelier who wants to learn under the learning tree. Oh wait, that's trademark. Can't say that. Knife edge chop by Gary J. Oh, another one. Holy Toledo. You could hear that off of every corner in this building. Niles blocked that one, though. Hard clothesline. Sends Gary J down with authority. Niles definitely having the power advantage in this match as well. Spinning forearm, looked like he almost knocked a tooth out. That's it, he got him. That spinning forearm out of the corner, I think knocked Niles through into the next week, and he picked up the victory here out of nowhere like Gary J does here at CSW. We're not in Kansas anymore. Welcome home, Niles.
Contest is a semi-final match in the Tag Team Championship tournament.
All right, here we go in a semi-final match in our Tag Team tournament to crown the first ever CSW Tag Team Champions. And I can't believe that these guys are in a semi-final match. How annoying and irritating. But I can't deny their ability. Dab Boy, SK Bishop, and the Premier Superstar Campbell Myers, the Premier. As the Premier make their way to the ring, I'm just reeling from the events of last show as the Premier seemed to really basically piss off everybody in their path. The Grindhouse, the Owlets, everybody in between just wanted a piece of these guys. And it's hard. It's hard to blame them. They are just, they're like the jocks in college that were just thought they were the coolest, best thing. And I don't know, maybe I'm too biased, but what I do know is the Premier are an excellent tag team. Oh, great.
Make sure that our security is out here and that we're ready to go because the Howlets are going to want to take this outside of the ring and we're not going to allow it tonight. That's right! And Howlets, one more thing. We made sure the Missouri Commission's in the building tonight, so you certainly to be able to. But that's okay, because for the low price of just $9.99, you can get a replica at the merch table, okay? And with that, Premier up, Hallett's, I hope you're ready for a tag team wrestling match.
Campbell Myers having some, of course, something to say about this tag team contest, saying that the Missouri Athletic Commission, who is well loved here and by all professional wrestling organizations in Missouri, are here to make sure that this match is right down the middle. There's going to be no outside of the ring shenanigans. The Premier wants a clean-cut wrestling match, and they may not get that here with the hatred that the Tribe and the Howlets have for the Premier.
Representing the Tribe, they are the World Tour Dangerous Tag Team, Kenny Howlett, and the Wild Card Anaya, the Howlets.
The Wild Card Anaya and Hoodie Howlett, accompanied the ring by Coach Froz, who was very much missed in his absence at the last show, is now back, and here we are. The Tribe feels like a gelled and solidified unit going into this tag team contest. And we have seen the Premier and the Howlets go toe-to-toe. I mean, pretty much for the entire time CSW has been a company. They headlined our biggest show ever as a company in a cage match, where we saw Hoodie Howlett dive almost 15 feet from the rafters here, or it was at the KCK National Guard Armory. So you know that this match is, it's going to be tough to contain this match within the confines of just the wrestling ring, but it does favor the Premier if that's exactly what happens. The Howlets have to stay focused. They have to keep their eyes on the prize. Do they or do they not want to be CSW Tag Team Champions? If they get too out of control, if they let their anger spill over, it could cost them this match and the championships. SK Bishop is going to start this matchup. It looks like, I don't know if he's going to, if it's Anaya or Hoodie Howlett that's going to start it off. Either way, you're in trouble. Both of these boys love to fight. Looks like Anaya is going to start it off here against SK Bishop. Bell sounded, and we are underway in the semifinal tag team contest here on CSW. We're not in Kansas anymore. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube where you're watching us right now. Hit that notification bell down at the bottom. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments, what match was your favorite match? What would you like to see at upcoming CSW cards? Anaya backs up SK Bishop into the corner. So far, it looks like the Howlets are calm, cool, and collected. Maybe Coach Froz, who is the best coach in the business, put together a winning game plan. He probably told them the same thing I was saying. Do not get too heated. Let them come to you. Make them wrestle your match. Give them the unexpected. They're expecting the fight. They're expecting the spilling to the outside, bloodshed perhaps. But by giving them a wrestling match, you may be throwing the Premier off. A sign of disrespect there again. Mind games being played definitely by that boy. No Y, just an I, which is goofy. Naya offering a gesture there, wanting SK Bishop to come back in the ring and keep fighting. Maybe this is a new turning point for the Howlets, not getting too amped up and not letting their emotions dictate all of their actions. There's a proper time and place for everything. And I think they realize that this match may not be the time and place. Carly Noble tie up again by Anaya and SK Bishop. Wrenching in the side headlock does Anaya. Backs him up to the ropes, shoots him off. Nice shoulder blocks him to the canvas. Looked like SK Bishop bounced 3 times after that shoulder block. Nye has him up in a fireman's carry. SK finds the back door. Nye switches it around, pushes him towards Hoodie, and Hoodie almost takes his head off with the right hand, but Anaya does it. Punches him right in the jaw. Tag into Campbell Myers. Campbell locks in a side headlock. Anaya backs him up to the ropes, shoots him off. Campbell wins the best of that with a shoulder tackle. Tag into Hoodie Howard, and Campbell doesn't want any part of the much angrier at times Hoodie Howard as he just ran through SK on the side. Campbell locks in a side headlock. Hoodie shoots him off. Shoulder block. That was not going to go in the favor of one Campbell Myers. As he tumbles to the outside, Hoodie is going to be in hot pursuit here. Almost runs into Coach Froz. Coach Froz. Oh, double cross body block for both of the Premier by the much larger Hoodie Howlett. Took both of them out. Double clothesline to the outside, and the Premier is reeling. Keep your eye on Anaya, the wild card. Does a suicide dive through the second and third rope. Takes out both of the Premier. Hard right hand by Hoodie Howlett. Spine first goes Campbell Meyer, or excuse me, SK Bishop as Campbell takes a chop. Choking him on the security railing. Rams his head off the security railing, does Hoodie Howlett.
Roll him in.
I wonder if Campbell's going to file a complaint with the Missouri Athletic Commission about them being on the outside of the ring for so long. Nia rolls SK back into the ring.
5 minutes elapsed. 5 down.
Tag into the wild card. Wild card grabs SK. Waist lock. Hoodie pump thrust kick and a half and half suplex dumps SK on his head. Hoodie's still the legal man for him across the face. Oh! Barely squeaks the shoulder up at 2. SK just gets salamied with that shot and a beautiful uppercut by Hoodie. Yes, I just said salamied. I don't know why. Maybe I'm hungry. Who knows? Hoodie picks up SK. SK flips out of it. Looked like he was going for a belly to back. Hoodie hits the ropes and gets caught with an errant kick by Campbell Myers. And now a chop block by SK Bishop, taking out that knee of Hoodie. Hoodie has had a history of knee and ankle issues dating back a few years here at CSW. Some very unkind words by Campbell Myers. Some of the CSW faithful here, or maybe that was directed at Hoodie. Who knows? Dragging Hoodie back into the corner, tagging to Campbell Myers. Campbell stomps on the leg of Hoodie. Now the wild card living up to his moniker as he comes in and tries to put a beat down on Campbell, but he is not the legal man. And the referee admonishing for it. And now a little sneaky sneak by SK Bishop as he stomps the leg of Hoodie Howard. Tag into SK. Cody pushes both SK and Campbell off of him, and now makes a tag into the wild card. Wild card with 2 forearm shots to the face. Reversal on the Irish whip. SK gets caught with a spinning European uppercut. Almost took him out of his boots. Now baiting Myers in. Rolls through over Myers' back. Double knees right to the spine. Rolls him out of it. And now double neck breaker. Nicely done by the wild card. Rolls SK over. Hooks the leg too. Only gets a 2 count. Wildcard picks SK up off the ground, signaling that this could be over. Blind tag made to Campbell Myers. I don't think Anaya is aware of it. Pushes SK into the corner. Misses the reverse elbow into the corner. Jumps up. There's Campbell coming to his rescue. Double stomp right to the back of the head. Campbell rolls him over. 1, 2. No! Big boot to the side of Hoodie's face. Once again, the Premier using some good tag team strategy, whether you like him or not, to get one up on the Howlets right now. Hard right hands raining down on the side of the face of Anaya. Anaya stumbles back up to his feet. Looks like he's on Dream Street. Oh, hard forearm. I think the point of the elbow caught him right in the temple. Anaya's just slumped over that bottom rope. Now SK Bishop, the legal man in the ring. Hard elbow strike to the shoulder blade. Trying to do anything in their power to take out all the limbs of the Howlets. They don't want the Howlets connected with any double team maneuvers on them because they know that could be the end of their night and their tag team title dreams if the Howlets are to put them away here this evening. Hard left into the midsection by SK Bishop. Premier isolating Anaya into their corner. Smart tag team wrestling. Quick tags in and out. Knife edge chop by Campbell. Looks like that might have just pissed off Anaya more than hurt him. Double thrust strike to the throat. That sends him down in a heap. Campbell picking Anaya up off the canvas after jawjacking with some of the fans. Missing that wild right hand. Campbell with a beautiful drop kick, laser-like precision, finds its mark, but that cover isn't going to get it done. Only gets a 2 count. Snap mirrors him over. Blasts on a rear chin lock. Trying to zap some of that energy, that remaining energy from Anaya's gas tank. If he were to land a drop kick like that later in the match, that might be it. That was a beautiful drop kick. I don't want this to go to his head. I hope he's not listening to this, but that looked like a Lance Storm drop kick if you ask me. Cody trying to rally the fans around Anaya, and Anaya gets pulled to the mat. I would say that was probably a handful of hair if I didn't know any better, knowing the Premier's tactics. Tag into SK. SK measuring his next shot against Anaya, kicks him. Looked like right in the ribs. Some insulting boots now as he's stomping away on Anaya. Now choking Anaya over that bottom turnbuckle. Campbell, hard forearm right into the face. Anaya stumbles into the waiting grasp of SK. And again, the Premier just isolating. Anaya needs to make the tag to Hoodie Howlett, or this match isn't much longer for this world. What are they planning here? Spike pile driver, maybe. No, Anaya puts the brakes on, grabs Campbell. Looks like he's going to slingshot him into his partner, and he does. Crotches SK Bishop on the top rope. Anaya crawling over, wanting to make the tag to Hoodie Howlett. SK falls back into the ring, and oh, look at this. SK, I think he was distracting the referee, and the referee did not see the tag to Hoodie Howlett. And now the referee's telling Hoodie he's got to get out of the ring. Now, he is not the legal man. He did not see that tag. SK knew exactly what he was doing. Beautiful assist into that face crusher. 1, 2, no! Anaya kicks out. That slingshot into the flatliner, not a face crusher, excuse me. Someone is on their keyboard right now, feverishly typing how I miscalled that move. I'd probably be doing the same thing, honestly. Slams Anaya's head into the turnbuckle. Anaya just looks completely spent, completely exhausted by the onslaught the Premier's been, the beating on, quite frankly, the Premier's been putting on him. And just as I say that, he throws a right hand and a kick to SK Bishop. Trying to make, oh, he's just a fingertip away from making that tag. Right hand again, and SK just putting all of his weight on Anaya, and Anaya just overhand rights, fighting for his life here. He knows he needs to make that tag if they want to advance in this tournament, and a headbutt rocks Bishop. There's the tag, and the referee sees it. Here comes Hoodie Howlett with a clothesline. Make that 2. Picks up, elevates Campbell Myers up and over, and choke slams SK. Hoodie's on fire here tonight. Drops him on SK. 1, 2, no. Just gets a 2 count. One has to wonder how Hoodie's knee is holding up after that earlier in the match when they were really working it over. Anaya wants to be tagged back in. I don't know if he's worried about his partner's knee or if he feels like he can get the job done. And yes, a tag back into Anaya. Maybe they want to put the finishing touches on SK. Oh no, SK rolls out of that. We've seen it. Oh, both taking Inseguri to the back of the head. They were unable to execute that double team offense like they usually do. Anaya holds onto the ropes, gets a kick in the face and the chest for his effort. Now they both have Anaya up and drive him face first into the canvas. And we've seen this before. Both of them are going to go for those stereos, frog splashes. There's 1 by SK, and here comes 2 by Campbell. Driving all the wind out of Anaya. 1, 2, no! Hoodie breaks it up. Referee putting the count on all 4 men. One member of each team has to make it to their feet before the 10 counter. This match will be a no contest. Hoodie and Campbell are the first ones up. Campbell dumps Hoodie to the outside once again. They're really trying to isolate Anaya this entire match. I don't know why Anaya wanted to be tagged back in. Maybe he felt that they really could put the icing on the cake on SK Bishop and were just unable to execute on it. SK hooks him up. Looks like could be going for a fisherman's suplex. And Anaya fights his way out of it, but gets a rising knee strike right to the face by Campbell. Overhand right. Premier still keep coming, and Anaya still keeps trying to fight them off. It looked like they're going for, oh no, Anaya flips out of that. Back brain kick. Go behind, picks him up, drives him down. Nice Saito suplex. Now a tag back into Hoodie. Could this be the opening that they were looking for? Drop him down, knee and a leg drop. Splash, and here comes that big senton. Driving all the wind out of him. 1, 2, no! SK kicks out again. Look at the frustration on the face of Anaya, the wild card. Thought that was 3, and unfortunately a fan at ringside told me it was 2.
How much did they pay you?
Hoodie's slow to make his way up to his feet, picks up SK off the mat, whips him in, blind tag again. Campbell makes the tag off in the back of SK Bishop, tag into Anaya. Again, I don't know if the Howlets know that Campbell's the legal man at this point. Picks him up. Look like they're going to go for Weapon X, and Campbell cuts him off. Elevates an, backcracker on Anaya, pushes him into the waiting hands of Campbell. Campbell picks him up and drives him down onto the knees of SK. 1, 2, 3. That's it. After working on Anaya the entire match, I'm sorry to sound shocked, folks, but tag team wrestling prevails, and the Premier, without any shortcuts, without any kendo sticks or anything like that, they've beaten the Howlets and advanced to the finals of CSW's Tag Team Tournament. The Premier are up and the Howlets are down. So now that means that it's going to be the Grindhouse taking on the Premier in the finals of our tag team tournament here for the CSW Tag Team Championships. And the Premier getting one up on the Howlets, who definitely lives up to our show's name. We are not in Kansas anymore. We are in Missouri, and Missouri may be Premier country. What are the Premier doing now? Oh, they can't be serious. Are they going to try to put in a beat down on... No, here comes Tony with a chair. The great equalizer, thank God. The Premier have won, for God's sakes. There's no need. No need for that. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that would have been. The Tribe has got some serious regrouping that they have to do if they expect to continue on and start picking up victories again here in CSW. And Anaya's despondent, Hoodie's despondent, Coach Froz looks stunned, the crowd is stunned. Man, can the Tribe regroup? I guess we're gonna find out later. What the hell? Are you kidding me? What the hell did Anaya? What the hell did he just do? Look at what? Son of a. What is he doing? What is Anaya doing? What is he thinking? I don't know where to go from here. What do we do? We'll be right back.
I knew he was gonna do that.
Hey, come on, guys. Holidays are for family.
I'm sorry, fans. I was trying to collect myself and get myself ready for this matchup, but it's so hard to focus after what we just saw. Anaya, the wild card, just turned on Hoodie and smashed him over the head with a chair, and I don't know what this means for anything going forward with CSW. Making his way to the ring is Dredd Roberts, as we've got singles action here on CSW. We're not in Kansas anymore, and I'm going to try to focus on this matchup, folks, but it's like I said, it's just so difficult. I just never thought I would see something like that. I have called literally almost every Howlets match that has ever transpired in the Kansas City area, and they're like brothers, not just in front of the camera, but backstage. So to see something like that is just absolutely shocking. Dredd Roberts, a big, bad gentleman here in CSW. I mean, ready to make a name for himself. In order to climb the rankings, though, he's got to start putting some wins together here.
Weighing 202 pounds, Handsome Scott Hansen.
Handsome Scott Hansen from St. Joseph, Missouri is going to try his best to put a stop to Dredd Roberts here tonight we're not in Kansas anymore, and Handsome Scott Hansen, that's a little bit of a mouthful for me, is definitely one of the young blue chip athletes that's up and coming here in CSW. I'm excited to see him go one-on-one with Dredd Roberts. Oh! Right before the bell, Dredd Roberts, as Scott Hansen was enjoying the adulation of the fans, gets attacked by Dredd Roberts, and he just threw Scott Hansen off the top rope, and he whiplashed off the turnbuckle. That was a nasty spill, but Hansen recovers nicely into a side headlock on Dredd Roberts. Dredd with shoulder blocks into the corner. And a clean break by Dredd Roberts. That's a little unusual for Dredd.
Let's settle this in the middle of the ring.
He's telling Scott Hansen he wants to settle this in the middle of the ring. Scott Hansen charging, and Dredd just throws him off with a judo throw. Hansen clothesline into the corner, or or excuse me, Roberts with the clothesline in the corner. Scott Hansen was on the receiving end. Dredd Roberts with a hard forearm strike. We've seen him do this before. Big leg drop right over the prones. Handsome Scott Hansen. Dredd Roberts not endearing himself to any of the fans here in CSW.
Don't brush your hair.
Handsome Scott Hansen just slapped the taste out of Dredd Roberts' mouth. Dredd was spending far too much time trying to let the fans get under his skin, and Scott Hansen just kicked Dredd Roberts right in the chest.
Don't think you can handle me.
Punch him in the kidney.
Handsome Scott Hansen, very athletic man. Looked like he was going for a springboard of sorts, but Dredd caught him out of air, out of midair basically, and drives him with the snake eyes right over the top turnbuckle. Hits the ropes, hard clothesline, turns Hansen inside out. Throws Hansen into the turnbuckle. Referee Adam Kennedy wanting him to get it out of the corner, and Dredd with an overhand chop and shoulder strike to the midsection. Looks like Hansen keeps trying some offense, but Dredd has him at every corner. Power slam, kicks out at 2. Dredd locks in almost a body scissors here. Kicking the leg out from Scott Hansen, now slaps on a rear chin lock. Hansen quickly makes his way up to his feet. He knows he has to take that center of gravity away from Dredd Roberts, kicking away on the quad of Dredd Roberts. Dredd catches that last kick. Hansen misses the enziguri. Dredd, like I said, seems to be staying one step ahead of Scott Hansen here. Waist lock. Picks him up. Slingshots him off into a belly-to-back suplex. Nicely done by Dredd. Driving Scott Hansen into the mat and only gets a 2. What is Dredd Roberts doing here? Looks like he's going to the second rope. This might be a mistake for the man of that size, and Scott Hansen looking like he has springs in his legs with a nice kick to the back of the head from the mat. What is Hansen going for here? He's high-risk territory, going for a Hurricane Rana from the top rope. The momentum carried Dredd into the other side. Hansen with a wild left hand coming from left field right across the jaw. And Dredd Roberts now working on the knee of Dredd. Keeps kicking that rope into the leg of Dredd Roberts. Roberts misses the clothesline. Hansen with a beautiful drop kick. This kid's got a lot of athletic ability, that's for sure. Great jumping ability. He's had great composure. Might be a little bit on the cocky side, but I mean, why not? He's a great athlete. Standing moonsault press with a tuck. Nicely done. One. Only gets a 1.5, but really showcasing his athletic ability in this match. Hammering down on the quad of Dredd Roberts, which he started working on earlier in this contest. You take the knee out of a man that big, you're taking out a lot of his offense. Looks like he's trying to turn him over for a Boston Crab or a Walls of Jericho type maneuver. And Dredd using those long legs to push off Scott Hansen. Dredd puts a stop to that with a big choke slam, driving him into the canvas. Even on the bad leg, he was able to elevate Scott Hansen. Hooks the leg, 1, 2. No! Hansen kicks out. Now Hansen raining down rights and lefts and clawing and scratching at the face of Scott Hansen. I don't know if Scott Hansen thought, or excuse me, if Dredd Roberts thought the better of doing more damage to Scott Hansen. Looked like he might have even had some sympathy for the pounding he was putting on. One handsome Scott Hansen. Another big left hand from handsome Scott Hansen. Look at this power. Exploder suplex. Nicely done by Scott Hansen. Showing great strength, picking Dredd Roberts up like that. Scott going to the top rope once again. What could he have up his sleeve here? He's not wearing sleeves, but up his trunk, I don't know. Hits Adam Kennedy, and then Hansen spills off the top rope right into Dredd's arms, picks him up. Big power bomb. That could be it for Hansen. 1, 2, 3. Dredd Roberts picks up a victory over Scott Hansen. Impressive match, though, by Scott Hansen. Showed a lot of heart, a lot of athletic ability, but the size of Dredd Roberts was too much. CSW of Colton, Theron, Vaught. He is must-see TV, and for people at home, that's the only time I'm going to say his full name. We are just going to refer to him the rest of the time as CTV because that's his initials. Colton, Theron, Vaught. There you go. He is must-see TV, and he is making his debut here in CSW. See what he's got in store for one of the crowd's perennial favorites here, and that's Scott Tyler. This should be a great matchup here in Missouri, as we are not in Kansas anymore. nunchucks and skilled with his feet.
His opponent is presented by Top Tier Figures. Introducing from Kansas City, Giant Slayer, Scott Tyler.
Crowd loves him here, Kansas, Missouri, no matter where we're at. The people love Scott Tyler. He's the best example of a great underdog story here in pro wrestling. A guy that is known as the Giant Slayer here because he usually fights people much larger than him. Has that never say die attitude, shows a lot of heart, and has picked up quite a few victories both in tag team and singles wrestling here in CSW.
Before you ever talk to me,
And CTV is talking a lot of trash to the people on the outside. And here we go. Scott Tyler taking on CTV. Because he's must-see TV. Get it? Scott Tyler frustrated that they weren't able to do a collar and elbow tie-up. And once again, CTV ducks the lockup.
Twice the wrestler! This is your boy!
He's saying he's twice the wrestler as Scott Tyler is, and Scott Tyler just did a rolling leg pick and a back leg sweep. I don't think CTV was ready for that. Slips it into a front chancery. Now Scott Tyler reverses it. CTV tries to do the same. Trying to gain control in the crucifix pin, is unable to do it, pushes Tyler off.
This is your boy! What the heck?
He keeps saying, "This is your boy." Seems really frustrated by
Use that tattoo.
Scott Tyler.
Knock his perm out, Scott! Got noodles for hair, Scott!
Misses the leg pick that time to Scott Tyler, but Scott Tyler regains control. Waistlock from the back. CTV grabs the top rope, forcing a break. Back elbow does not abide by a clean break. Now throws him to the mat with a waistlock. Scott Tyler makes his way up to his feet, but gets thrown back down again. Scott Tyler gets the better of that exchange with a back heel kick.
This is your boy,
Picks him up, tries to stomp, and Scott Tyler moves out of the way twice, kicks him with an up kick right in the face. Misses that back roundhouse. Match is fast and furious, going back and forth between CTV and Scott Tyler. Scott Tyler gets a beautiful, does not miss the back leg kick that time, connects with the face of CTV. This is the shoulder block attempt, and now locks in a guillotine. But CTV's on the outside, so he has to break the hold because he was through the ropes. Oh, drags the arm. Snaps it off that second rope to CTV. Could have dislocated Scott Tyler's shoulder with that move. Running boot to the corner by CTV. Now he's choking away, choking the life out of Scott Tyler. Yes, that is our boy. Hard knife edge chop. Breaking Scott Tyler's face over that top rope. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Really trying to make an example and really trying to get under the fan's skin by putting a beat down on Scott Tyler. Hard knife edge chop again. Puts his arms over the ropes. Hard overhand chop. Seems like CTV may have a boxing background of sorts. I wasn't able to talk to him before this match. Scott Tyler rolls him up. 1, 2. Schoolboy. CTV fires away with a knee to the midsection. Snapmares him over. Oh, kicks him right in the back. That a lot of pepper on that.
That's your boy. Mother can love that, your boy.
Kicks him in the chest. He may not want to get in a kicking contest with Scott Tyler. Rapid fire kicks to the chest of Scott Tyler. Lateral press. And he gets a 2 count. CTV making an impressive debut thus far here in CSW. Fans may not like him, but he's definitely seems to be a skilled pro wrestler, some skilled feet and hands. And facing one of our best in Scott Tyler.
He ain't nothing. He weighs a day feather.
There's an interesting neck crank applied to Scott Tyler, trapping the arm behind the head of Tyler, and then crimping down in a reverse chin lock. Really, I mean, Scott Tyler's face is turning all sorts of colors. It's a very effective hold. Don't know exactly what to call it, but it's effective. CTV mocking the fans here for chanting for Scott Tyler. Now once again choking him with his boot. Don't forget to like and subscribe right here on our YouTube channel. If you like what we're doing, leave a comment below and let us know what matches you want to see coming up in the card here on CSW. What was your favorite match of the night so far? Josh? Choking away on Scott Tyler with CTV, still just wanting to prove a point, wanting to be. CTV is spending a lot of time letting the fans get under his skin. It could be thrown off his game plan. At first, it seemed like he was using it as part of his strategy, but now it's really starting to bother him, it seems. Hard knee strike to this midsection by CTV. Still maintaining control of this matchup. Snapmare Scott Tyler over, locks in a chin lock again. Scott Tyler trying to fight his way up to a vertical base. Oh, big belly to back suplex. Drops Tyler right on his head and neck.
There's two, he's a ragdoll.
Threw him 2 times, almost dropped him straight on his head that second time. Scott Tyler reverses it now. Does a backflip into a belly to back suplex. Beautifully done by Scott Tyler. How many times have you seen a backflip into a belly-to-back suplex? That was great. Now Scott Tyler had enough of CTV's shenanigans. Big kick to the chest. There's that handspring into the knee strike into the corner. Kicks him in the chest, nips up. Scott misses a flying kick, back fist right to the face. Grabs him. CTV flips him over. Scott Tyler hits the ropes. Grabs him into a DDT, plants him right into the mat. CTV looks like he doesn't know where the heck he is. Belly to back suplex. CTV drives him into the canvas, putting an end to the flurry of offense that Scott Tyler was putting together. Now CTV is going to the top rope. Crowd chanting, "That's our boy." Frog splash does not find its mark. Gets knees in the midsection, rolls him up. Small package. Whoa, CTV rolls over. Turned that inside small package into a pin, and he pinned TV picks up a victory in his debut, and maybe in a little bit of controversial fashion. Gentlemen, the Central States main event here, and we're not in Kansas anymore, right here on YouTube, and I cannot wait for this three-way dance. And making his way to the ring, the former champion wants to regain that title so badly. It's Gil Rogers. Gil absolutely heartbroken after only holding the title for a brief period here in CSW after picking up a hard-fought victory against Jeremy Wyatt. And then at the last show, Jeremy Wyatt regained the title from Gil Rogers after a miscommunication, or a misfire, if you will, by Dak Draper, who ended up clobbering Gil Rogers with the Central States title, and Jeremy Wyatt capitalized on it, and Jeremy Wyatt became the champion once again. And that's where we find ourselves here. Gil Rogers looking to regain the CSW Championship. Dak Draper looking to become the CSW Champion. And of course, a tale as old as time, Jeremy Wyatt defending the CSW Championship. There he is, Magnum Dak Draper, doing a little pull-up action before he gets to the ring there. Dak Draper obviously in phenomenal shape, in the best shape of his career. Beloved by so many people here in the Kansas City area, really making Kansas City his own. After spending so many years as the Mile High Magnum, he's just now Magnum Dak Draper. He's still proud of being from Colorado, but Kansas City's his home, and he loves everybody here. It's great to see Dak Draper. Gil Rogers doing some Hindu squats in the corner, warming up. All introductions for this match will take place once everybody is in the ring. There he is, decked out in blue and black. The CSW Champion, the Monarch, Jeremy Wyatt. Now in matches like this, in previous matches that I've called, I always run down the list of the litany, if you will, of people that Jeremy Wyatt has beat over his illustrious career, especially his multiple title reigns in the Kansas City area. But we know now that Jeremy Wyatt will do anything to stay on top of the mountain here in CSW. There is no cheap shot he will not take. There is no friend he will not turn on. There is nobody that will stand in the way of Jeremy Wyatt maintaining his death grip on any championship he gets his hands on.
Your main event tonight is a three-way match set for one fall with no time limit. From Cedar Rapids, Iowa, weighing 215 pounds, Gil Rogers. Our next challenger is presented by Up Down Kansas City. From the Rocky Mountains, weighing 250 pounds, Magnum Dak Draper. And finally, from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing 197 pounds, he is the defending Central States champion, the Monarch, Jeremy Wyatt.
The Monarch Jeremy Wyatt raising the CSW Championship above his head, as he knows he is the man here in CSW. But standing in his way of total dominance has been a lifelong nemesis, pretty much, in Magnum Dak Draper, and also the former champion, Gil Rogers. Both of these men really want this belt. It is the most coveted belt here, obviously in all of the Midwest, but maybe in all of the United States. I have no idea what the fans are chanting. It's something about dog water, I think. I don't know.
They're saying that you're dog water.
Oh, they're saying Jeremy is dog water. Okay, there we go. It's the first time I've ever heard that chant before.
I've done beat you for that, and I've done beat you, and I've done beat you.
Wyatt is saying that he's beat both of these guys, and now look at Gil. Gil once again showing a more vicious streak like he did last time in their matchup. Gil wrestled more on the outside of the ring, beating Wyatt from pillar to post in their last match than any other time in his history.
I went in on it too.
Now Draper backing off Gil, saying, I want some too, and he's laying it on Wyatt and letting Gil get his shots in. They are tired of the death grip of the Central States champion, Jeremy Wyatt. Dak looks impressed with the new vicious streak of one Gil Rogers. And they're double teaming the champion right now. Throw Wyatt off the ropes, and Wyatt puts the brakes on. Big clothesline sends Wyatt over the top rope. Oh, look at this, Gil Rogers. He knows that the winner takes all this matchup. Rolls up Draper. Draper only gets a 2 count. Look at Gil. Never before did you think did I think I would see Gil Rogers trying to roll up Dak Draper with his back turn. That's even a little skimming on the rules that I never thought I'd see Gil do. Side headlock by Dak Draper. Gil pushes Draper back in, throws him off the far side. Draper wins the strength contest with that shoulder block takedown. Draper, the much bigger, much stronger of the two. Gil Rogers has that beautiful drop kick, and he's a wily veteran. Been in this sport a long time. Gil employing a new bag of tricks since the last time we saw him. Like I said, he was showing a new vicious streak in his last match with Wyatt. And I really believe if it hadn't been for the miscue of Dak Draper, he'd still be the champion. Takes Gil out of the corner. Looked like Gil might have been going for a Rana of sorts, but Draper standing tall in the ring by himself at the end of that exchange. I imagine, I hate to be partial here, but any future that has Gil Rogers or Dak Draper as a champion is a bright future for CSW. Switching him around, inside cradle. hooks the leg, gets a 1.5. Draper kicks out. Boot to the midsection. Oh, rising Mr. Wrestling number 2 knee right to the face of Dak Draper. I mean, don't get me wrong, over his long reigns as champion here in CSW, Jeremy Wyatt's a great champion. But frankly, he's beat almost everybody. So having Draper and Gill at the top of the mountain here would provide some freshness, if you will. But Wyatt's not going to give that up, his throne up, without a fight. He never has and never will. Gill continuing where he left off last time, throwing Jeremy Wyatt hard into the railing. Gill rolling back into the ring. Hooks him up, could be looking for that butterfly suplex. He lands it. Gill grabbing Wyatt, bounces his head off that top turnbuckle. Referee Nick Chin making sure everything is as clean as a whistle as you'd expect from Gil Rogers. But look at Gill even firing away a couple close-handed shots to the jaw of Jeremy Wyatt. Elbow to the top of the head by Gil Rogers.
Give him the 10.
Knife edge chop. Gill showing that aggressive side again. Ooh, nice right hand right to the face. Wyatt outsmarts Rogers that time. Rogers shoulder connects with the post. He spills to the outside. Wyatt collects himself on the apron. Drops an axe handle on Draper, who is recovering on the outside. Wyatt's going to want to eliminate Draper and focus his attack on Gil Rogers. He knows if he can isolate the both of them, that obviously increases his chances of regaining or reigning, keeping his reign as the CSW champion. Palm strike right to the side of the head. Slamming Gill into the security railing here. It's our main event. And we're not in Kansas anymore, right here on the YouTube channel, CSW Wrestling. Now Dak finding Wyatt, chopping away at Wyatt. All three men on the outside. The referee's going to have some leniency here. We want to see a definitive winner. Michael Strider has been very adamant about that in big-time matchups. Wants to see a definitive winner in all those matchups. No, thumb to the eye. There you go. That's textbook Jeremy Wyatt right there. Fans enjoying themselves here at CSW in our new home at the Missouri National Guard Armory, right near the stadiums here in Kansas City, Missouri. Russian leg sweep floats over, nicely done. Into a pin, only gets a 2 count. Rogers trying to fight his way back up to his feet, but Wyatt meets him with another clubbing blow to the back of the head. Wyatt trying to soften that neck up, looking for a neck breaker. Wants to utilize that coronation pile driver to the best of his ability. Boot to the midsection. Gil Rogers gut wrenches him over. Gut wrench suplex, nicely done. Hooks the leg, gets a 1.5 count. Gil Rogers loves to use the Mr. Wrestling 2 knee lift, loves to use the monkey flip out of the corner, cross body blocks, the chicken wing even, he's actually trying to apply the chicken wing right now. But Wyatt's fighting his way out of it, just snaps the fingers of Gil Rogers and then just lays a clothesline right across his neck. Nothing fancy about that, that's just all impact. Wyatt going to the top rope, could be looking for that top rope elbow drop. Maybe putting the exclamation point on Gil Rogers' hopes of regaining the CSW Championship. Oh, look at Dak Draper's up. Gets a chop right across the face. Wyatt drops the elbow right in the heart of Gil Rogers. Cover 1, 2, no. Gil Rogers able to kick out Dak Draper. I think he took that shot right across the ear. Now Wyatt skins the cat back up to the top rope. Could be looking for another top rope move, maybe a elbow to the back. Dak Draper up once again, pushes Wyatt off. Draper hammering Jeremy Wyatt's shoulder into his own. Draper looks full of fire right now. He really wants that CSW Championship, but Wyatt rolls him up. Schoolboy only gets a 2. Drives him down with a DDT. Wyatt recovered and just spiked Dak Draper on his head. Fighting from his back, even able to punch Gil Rogers right in the face. Like I said, Wyatt is not going to go down without a fight. He wants to remain the CSW champion, probably for as long as, for eternity, if it was up to him. Draper firing knife edge chops across the chest of Jeremy Wyatt. Almost a neckbreaker DDT combo by Jeremy Wyatt drives Draper down. Knife edge chop sends Gil crashing to the outside of the ring. Draper firing hard shots to the midsection of Wyatt. Backing Wyatt up into the ropes. Draper hard right hands right across the face. Whips him into the ropes. Ducks a clothesline, does Wyatt. Wyatt with a cross body block attempt. But look at Draper using that massive strength. And Gil Rogers on the ropes, cross bodies, both of them. Covers him, 1, 2, no! Almost 3. Gil Rogers taking full advantage of Dak Draper trying to maybe secure Wyatt in that Magnum KO. All 3 men down now. Wyatt misses a clothesline. Atomic drop by Gil Rogers. And make that another one for Dak Draper. That'll rearrange your tailbone for sure. Big body slam. Look at Gil showing his strength. Dak Draper is no small man, and he just got a big body slam off on Dak Draper. Now Gil doing the monkey flip, flips him out of the corner, and looks like he's going for it on Draper now. Draper cartwheels out of that. Big drop kick, nicely done by the 6'5" Magnum Dak Draper. Draper goes to the top rope, looking for that reverse cross body block. He lands it. 1, 2, no! Gil kicks out. It looked like Draper was going to go for the Mile High Doctor Bomb, but it was unable to get it because Wyatt put a stop to it. Now Wyatt biting the head and the forehead of Dak Draper. And look, even Gil Rogers is teeing up. That's something I never see. Gil Rogers and Wyatt trying to fight Draper together, and Draper lands an elbow on both of them. Hooks the leg on Gil Rogers and only gets a 2.5. Title aspirations make strange bedfellows, and I never thought I'd see Wyatt and Gil Rogers on the same page, but they wanted to get rid of Dak Draper. Wyatt slides underneath the bottom rope. Rogers misses a clothesline, collides heads with Dak Draper. Wyatt puts him down with a scorpion death drop. Keep your eyes on Jeremy Wyatt. Jeremy Wyatt with a suicide dive. Connects with Draper, rolls Draper immediately into the ring. Draper looks like he's on wobbly legs. Angle slam. Rolls him through. Could be looking for that lightning spiral. He connects. 1, 2, no. Rogers pushes him out of it. Breaks up the pinfall attempt. Did not want to see it go down like that. Looks like he might be going for the Coronation Pile Driver on Draper. If he connects this, nobody has ever kicked out of the Coronation Pile Driver. What the hell? Who are those guys? Some men in black jeans and black hoods are running down and putting the boots to Wyatt? What the hell is going on? This is no disqualification. Three-way dances always are, and they have the title and they just clobbered Jeremy Wyatt with it. Who are these guys and why are they targeting Wyatt? I mean, we know Wyatt's made enemies with a lot of different people in the area and quite frankly all across the world, but who are these guys that just beat up Jeremy Wyatt? And the CSW Championship is in the middle of the ring and Gil Rogers has his eyes on it. Could Gil finally, I mean, if he knows it's no disqualification, is he going to lay Draper out? And Draper's almost begging him not to do it. He's saying, turnabout is fair play, Draper. You hit me with the title, I'm going to hit you, and I'm taking this title home. Can Gil do the unthinkable and bend the rules a little bit more to take home the CSW Championship? All he has to do is lay Draper out with it. Draper said, it's just you and I one-on-one now. He believes Wyatt is out of this, and it's hard not to believe him. And the handshake, and they're saying they're going to settle this like men, one-on-one in the middle of the ring. And Gil doesn't need the CSW Championship to do it. Oh my God! Dak Draper, that son of a gun turncoat, just booted Little Gil's through the uprights. And now you gotta be kidding me. The Tiger has shown his stripes. Dak Draper is beating Gil Rogers with the CSW Championship after kicking him low. This is a new, he just swung it. He just took a swing at Nick Chin. The crowd is in disbelief. Dak Draper showing his true colors. Now he's going to clobber Gil with that belt, and he smashes him in the head. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Dak Draper is your new CSW champion. Now he's saying, raise my hand. This is the Dak Draper I remember. This is the Dak Draper that laid out a young wrestler with multiple chair shots to the knee and put him on the shelf for 8 months. This is the Dak Draper. This is the Dak Draper I remember.
Well, those chairs don't mean very much, considering they're coming from a group of people that are about to gladly foot the bill for a millionaire to build a stadium downtown.
Wow. Wow.
Every time I hear a Bill Rogers chant, I fall a little bit more out of love with Kansas City. Every time I see somebody in a Bill Rogers shirt, I look at an idiot with 2 eyes staring back at me.
Come on.
Nobody tries to see that Dak Draper is great. I'm not great because I do the right thing. Don't touch him. I'm great because I'm capable of doing whatever I want. And for the last 6 years, I've chosen to do the right thing. Well, this morning I woke up and I chose differently. You gonna save him? Yeah, you better try to save him.
Come on.
Matchmaker Michael Strider.
Just like you saved all your buddies from the old Central States era that you used to wrestle with. What's next? After the show, there's going to be an announcement that Michael Strider's got Dak Draper defending the title against one of his buddies from old school Central States wrestling. Well, I'm not giving you the shot. Because if there's any man back there, any man that's dumb enough to think that he can stand a mile high and look the magnet in the eye, I'll put the title on the line right now. But when nobody walks out here, nobody better say a damn word to me in the back. Shame on you.
The real Dak Draper has stood up and made his proclamation. Wait. No. You gotta be kidding me. Dak Draper issued an open challenge. No, it's Moonshine Mantell. He can't be. He's caught. He wasn't even scheduled to be. I mean, he's in his street clothes. Oh my God, we have an this might be an impromptu title match with Moonshine Mantell. The bell is sounding. We're underway. This is an impromptu matchup, folks. And Moonshine Mantell putting the beat down on Dak Draper. A stampede of the bulls, if you will, is raining down upon the new Central States champion as Moonshine Mantell has called the bluff of Dak Draper, saying there was nobody that could possibly have the chutzpah to stand up to him. Boot to the midsection by Draper, looking for the doctor bomb here. Moonshine slides out of it, hits the ropes, clotheslines him out of his boots. 1, 2, 3. We got a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. The era of Moonshine has come to Central States Wrestling. In an unheard of, unseen turn of events, the leader of Grand Jovi's stable comes out, sans Jovi, and wins the Central States belt from Dak Draper. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. What a turn of events. Moonshine Mantell is your Central States champion. We thank you so much for joining us in We're not in Kansas anymore. We invite you to stay tuned to all Central States wrestling action. I'm Ben Miller. Good night and good fight here from the Missouri National Guard Armory.